Alright, so welcome to video 3 of technical development, setting up your email autoresponder. So what is an email autoresponder? An email autoresponder is just a tool that you use to market to your list of leads or people or individuals that have submitted their information to you. So everyone that goes through our custom branded sales funnel that enters their name here and their email address, as soon as they click the button below, it's going to trigger a chain event of emails that are going to go out in a time fashion that you preset right here with get response. So this is the autoresponder that we're using. It's very popular. We're going to include a link below the video somewhere so you can get a free trial of it to get your autoresponder set up. So at this point we have our fan page and we have our sales funnel, and now we're at the autoresponder. So this is crucial because, as they say, the money is in the follow-up, or the magic is in the follow-up, or something like that. You want to be able to follow up with your your list of leads. So what we're gonna do is we need to create a new campaign for our list of people. So all you would do is just come down here, you click the little arrow right here, and then you come down, it says create campaign. You would just click that and just type in a campaign name. This is just going to be something so you can remember which list or which opt-in page you're using here. So in this case, we're doing subscribe to Donna's newsletter for updates for 50% off. So you might want to title it like Donna's newsletter, or 50% off. I went ahead and just made one already and clicked create campaign, and now it's going to show up right up here under campaigns. So you click this little arrow again and we have Donna's 50% off. So that's the campaign that I created. So that's what you're going to do there. Now we have our campaign, and you're also, as soon as you create the campaign, the very first thing that you want to do is you want to come over here to where it says permissions or permission. You want to click that and you want to uncheck all of these. This is very important. So you want to uncheck all of these three right here. Okay? And then also what you want to do is in the from field, okay, you want to go ahead and get a private email address set up, not a free a Hotmail or a Gmail. You don't want to use any of that. You want to get a domain name registered and set up a private email address, okay? And we'll show you how to do that in one of the videos, okay? But it's really easy. You just get a domain name, and then whenever you get the domain name, you set up an email address with it. It asks you if you want to do that. It's on GoDaddy, okay? So we'll talk more about that, but you want to make sure that the from field, that's not from your personal email, but you get a new one set up just for your autoresponder. So as soon as you set up the campaign, go ahead and uncheck these three boxes, and then as soon as you can, get a new email, a privately hosted email to use right here. So as soon as you do that, we'll just come back to the dashboard. Now we also need to do one other thing here with Clickfunnels. We need to integrate Clickfunnels and get response, okay? Because we need to set it up to where they can talk to each other. So when people enter their information right here in these boxes, enter your full name and your email, that they know, or Clickfunnels knows where to send those names and emails. And in this case, they're going to send it to get response. And this is where our list is going to be, okay? So what we'll do is we're going to come up here in Clickfunnels and we're going to select account, and then we're going to select integrations, okay? Now as soon as you do that, we're going to come over here, we're going to do add new integration. And as soon as you click that, you're going to just type in, get response, which is the name of the autoresponder, and then you're going to select it right here, okay? Now I've already integrated, so you would just go ahead and select get response, and then you would just click create integration. One other thing too, let me show you. Whenever you select get response, it's going to ask you for something called the API key, okay? So let me show you where to get this. you go back to get response, and you come up here to this little gear. You click that gear, or excuse me, yeah, you click the gear, and then it says right here integrations. You want to click this, and then right down here it says API. See that? API and OAuth. So you get that, and then right here is a default API key. That's what you're going to want to copy. So you copy this default API key, click copy, and then come right over here, and you're going to paste that right there where it says API key. As soon as you do that, you click create integration, and you are good to go. Okay, so go ahead and do that. And now you've just integrated Clickfunnels with your email autoresponder. And whenever you do, you should see it right here that we're integrated, okay? So now what we want to do is come back here to our autoresponder after we've integrated them. And we're going to want to click messages, and then you click create autoresponder. So we're going to create an autoresponder, and we need to choose what day of the what campaign we want it to go to. So we created our campaign, which is Donna's 50% off, or whatever you titled it. So now all the people that come through our sales funnel, okay, for our 50% off, they're going to go to this list. Okay, all the people that come through here, they're going to go on this list that we created, and right here we're going to create a new email. Okay, so we're just going to create new, and the message name, we'll just call it Donna's newsletter, welcome email. This is just for our purposes, so your list is not going to see that, or the people that you send the email to, they're not going to see that. Now the subject line they will see, so you want to title it something that's relevant or congruent with the process they just went through, which in this case it's subscribing to a newsletter. So we'll just say something like hey, look at that, thanks for your subscription. We'll just do that. So, and then if you want to add like their first name in the subject line, like hey Jim or hey Jill, thanks for your subscription, you can do what's called personalize, and then just click their first name or their last name or whatever it is here, but that will actually kind of personalize it for them, so their name is there. You can do that if you want to, and then see here I have my Nathan Brown at workwithnathanbrown.com. So this is just a domain name that I created on GoDaddy, workwithnathanbrown.com, and then the email address that I created with it, nathanbrown@workwithnathanbrown.com. So that's what you're going to want to do that we talked about earlier. And then we go to next step. So now we have our templates here, and I typically just keep it simple with the emails and go to start from scratch, and then just click something like this, template 1, with like a picture and some text. So what you can do is if you want to move where the picture is, you can kind of do that, play around with it, and I think you should be able to drag and drop it if you want to as well. But anyway, you can delete the picture. You can add a picture here if you want to choose an image. If you got a picture of Donna, you can put Donna in there. I don't really have any. We could say this is Donna, but that's not really going to make much sense. So either way, you can put a picture up there. If you want to, just to make it more personal. But we'll come down here and we will just type a quick message. Say, hey, thanks for your subscription. Hope you enjoy your 50% off. Whatever you want to say in here. And then if you want to do like a link, what you can do is say, contact us, or contact us here, or contact me here. And you can do what's called a hyperlink and just highlight this and then just click this deal here, and then you can type in a URL. If you want to do the fan page, you would just type in that URL. So it would be facebook.com/ Donna the dog room, or whatever your Facebook URL is, okay? And you should be able to find that right up here. So that would be the URL, okay? So we'll come back, but you can do that, and then whenever they click this link here in the email, it'll actually take them to the fan page. So it's a great way to have people kind of get familiar with you and build that relationship with you. So over time, as these emails goes out, just going to inform, your customers or whoever is subscribing to your list of what you have going on. So it's vital that you have this set up for your business to follow up with all of your customers. So for now, we'll just pretend that we have a picture here. We're not going to do that though. And then you would type the message here. You want to not be salesy in your emails. You want to still keep the theme of providing value and good content in your emails. And every email should not have some sort of offer in it. You want to keep the sales emails kind of sporadic. You want to provide value, and then ask for some business. So that's what you want to do with your emails. But for now, we'll click next step. Okay, and it's going to take us right here. So we have the autoresponder name is Donna's newsletter, welcome. Donna's newsletter. This is our newsletter we just made here, and that's the responder. Now this means that regardless of what day of the week anyone signs up, they're going to get this email on as soon as they sign up. Okay, so we'll do save and publish. And this day 0 means as soon as they sign up. Somehow I got a 1 in there. So we'll do save and publish. Oh, that's why. We already had, I did one earlier. So, and this brings me to my next point here. So this is the actual kind of calendar where you can see the day. So if someone subscribes right here, they're going to get the newsletter that we just set up. Now there's 2 here. If you want to delete one, you just click here. Then you come over here and you can do these different actions. You can duplicate this or edit, right? See the statistics of how many people opened your email, things like that. You can view it in a separate window, right? It's not going to look very pretty because we just did an example there. But we'll come back here. But for now, we're just going to delete it. Okay. I'm not sure which one, but we'll just delete it and say okay. So, and then what you want to do, obviously you want to create more emails. So each email that goes out, you can specify, if you want to do them every day or every other day, right? You can choose how you want to do that. So, and you can set it up, indefinitely for, however many more days you want them to get emails. So once they go through your sales funnel, obviously in this case, most people are probably going to, get their 50% discount and come in. But even if they don't, you have them on your email list, so you can continue to offer them more value and then, gain that customer in the future if you don't immediately do so. Okay, so now let's go ahead and test it out. How about we do that? So I think we have it all set up. Let me just make sure we've integrated everything. Let me see this here real fast. So we're going to come down here. We need to go back to our sales funnel. We need to edit the opt-in page just to make sure that it's connected still. So we come here and we're going to click on settings. And once again, integrations here with this particular funnel. So see, we're not connected. So in order for GetResponse to collect the emails that people submit right here, we're going to just come here and do select integration. We're just going to click GetResponse. And then we're going to do add to campaign. And then you may need to click refresh list from API. If you just recently created a new campaign, it may not populate here. But in this case, it should, and there it is right there. So now we have our opt-in page connected to our email autoresponder. So as soon as someone, sees the link, they're gonna go from landing on Donna's fan page, right? They're gonna see a post, they're gonna be like, ooh, this looks great. I'm gonna click a link, and then as soon as they click whatever the link is that we set up, it's gonna take them right here, right? And they're gonna enter their name and their email for their 50% off coupon code. It's integrated to our lists, right? on get response. So we're going to save this. Always be sure to save in Clickfunnels. Might as well do it twice, and then we'll come over here, and now we're on our autoresponder. So that's the whole process. We have the fan page, the funnel, and then the follow-up right there. So let's go ahead and test her out. So why don't we do this? We're going to come over here, and we're going to exit the edit screen, and we're going to copy, right? We're going to copy this link and paste it up here in our URL. And now it should take us to our funnel, right? So this is the sales funnel that we just created. And I have my name in here, and there's an email. So I'm going to go ahead and click subscribe. And this is a video.
Hey, what's up?
For our example, but we're going to come over and click get coupon code. So now our sales funnel works, right? We knew that, but let's check my email to see if we actually got the the first example email here that we created. So I'm just gonna come over here real fast, go to Gmail, and all right, so there it is. There is the email that we just created right here. So everything is working good. It took a minute to get to me. I think the internet may just be a little slow, or my email server. Either way, everything is working in full order. So we just set up all 3 steps. We have our fan page, and we set up our sales funnel here, and we integrated that with our email autoresponder. Okay, and now we can see if we come up here to over here to Donna's 50% off, I have 1 subscriber, which is myself, because I just went through right there. So that's how we can tell that everything's working. And so there's the email. Awesome, guys. Well, that about wraps it up for the technical development section, setting up your fan page, your funnel, and your follow-up. So go ahead and get to work. Think of all the different ways you can use this stuff and have some fun, guys. Hopefully you got some value out of this, and I look forward to sharing more with you in the future in some of the next videos. So for now, that's going to be it for me. I'm going to pass the baton over to Matthew Sabo. You guys take care.